Yo, Threads, these vocals are so crazy. I probably should kick some dope raps or something. Yeah. Real talk, this was saying price, it sound like Tino, I got it. It's been a long time coming. Check it. Young man with an old soul, kicking that Kakarot Super Saiyan Gold flow. Just picture cooler and freezer inside a cooler and freeze them at 0 degrees. That means that I'm King Cold. Yeah, huge Dragon Balls over here, bruh. I grant your wish, bruise your pride, then the tears come. Your backbone non-existent when the fears come. Then you don't deserve the attention when the ears come. I want two things. Fans and expansion and hands at the shows getting thrown like jazz out the mansion. I'm so fresh, so Prince, and none of y'all can handle me. I'm seeing no prince. Rock a raspberry beret. When I hurt the game, making Bloods and Crips cry together. Call that purple rain. Since you niggas can't see me, there's a letter for it. The beat said be metaphoric because I'm better for it, and you better know it. Cause when I drop, these boys won't be able to get a gig, so you better store it. Read my lips, I'm telling better stories, or you make it shake. I'm a F5 category. I will never give up, homie, cause that'll bore me. Talent is privilege and being better is mandatory. Rhyme pattern from Saturn, and I'm a veteran with lettering. You matter, then get better than you never will. Man, I got more skill than your whole team has, bro. Don't make me sink your fucking battleship. They say practice makes perfect at the top, man. Couple years ago, I rode the bench with a hot shame. Warming up, took a couple shots before I caught flame. Blame it on my father, he's the reason why he got game. Find out who you really are, coming from the gutters first. See, I'm a different breed, must be from another earth. Haters wonder what it's worth. For what it's worth, Jesus put my blessings in a spaceship. I just want my shuttle's worth. Excuse the Ray Allen reference, haven't had a balanced breakfast, and not at this dinner time, I'm acting reckless. Fuck it, young and restless, Victor Newman. Quit assuming I'm human, cause you can't predict the movement of movement. Space age flow, vote for Pedro. You niggas won't beef this that throw a steak in your face flow. Crazy ain't the great hoe. Sick of this Spanish flu and worth every peso. And I'm Puerto Rican above the border heathen. Remember that beef that you wanted? You should've ordered vegan. And I ain't playing no games, homie, you know the reason. Long as you niggas is breathing, bitches is open season. Good evening.
What are you?
I am the hope of the universe. I am the answer to all living things that cry out for peace. I am protector of the innocent. I am the light in the darkness. I am truth. Allied to good, nightmare to you.
Love, crazy ain't the great nerdcore rap guy. Got into a duel fate and I just pulled a trap card. Third-rate rappers with a fourth-rate catalog. Destined for the shadow realm, y'all should never act hard. Flow is so insidious that I need an apprentice type. Master with the force, peep the context in my sentence, right? Phantom like the Sithis, just don't ask me what my pen is like. They know that I'm the meanest, who you kidding? Bitch, I'm Dennis Nye. Sweet to drive, hide-headed, rhymes are surely cold. Tested, you can never twist my metal like the jury goes. So I ain't never mad when I push it to the max. I got Chris riding with me, bout to turn this bitch to Fury Road. Since animated, I'm the one the crew congratulated. When this will provide protective cover like it's laminated. Damn, I made this 16 like a guillotine. It's fascinating. If you think that you're ahead, you get decapitated. All that aside, I ain't merely here to rap words. I'm here to tell you who representing for the black nerds. And to remind you, neither one of these are bad words. Biggest living mirrors, they just choose to see it backward. Who be the leaders of discussion when a topic trends? Dissections got the culture under microscopic lens. Who got the type that you can miss it from the start and make you feel like an expert on the subject by the time it ends? Check the stat, Louis, viewership is mad nice. All these other shows songs don't seem to cut it. That's a bad slice. Off the books with unscripted drills you can't write. No vampires, but these interviews on Anne Rice. Yeah, this is the best part. Rhymes on Mandalorian, Independence made the best score. Starting a war with these stars, you won't get far. This is the way you play a game of life or Death Star. So far removed from the drama, we don't notice harm, but won't hesitate to shed a light like a Patronus charm. With mischief managed, troubles at a disadvantage. Must be something in the water, dip your toe because you know it's warm. Where can you find another show with such a fine cast? And if you try to box them in, they playing Minecraft. And basically to sum it up like you define math, this crew's the best and it figures like a line graph. A merry band like the words I do. Level-headed, you don't have to have absurd IQs. They know you can relate because they're nerds like you. With their help, you'll see the world from a blur's eye view. Yeah. You are now tuned in to Blerd's Eye View. And without further ado, we out. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in as your favorite captain, man on the wall, Chris Fury. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's Thursday. How's your week been so far? I hope it's been well because life does life and adult does adult. But once again, for those who are new here, thank you for tuning in. I am your host, I am your captain, and I am the man on the wall, Chris Fury. Welcome to Blerd's Eye View. For those who are new here, we are live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, YouTube and Twitch. You can always hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Help get those numbers up. Super chats are very much welcome. But while I wait for the crew, it's been a busy week in nerddom. We got a lot of bit of news here and there, but we'll get to that in a little bit. I need to know how the crew, how the extended crew, I should say. Je suis Tigre, she's here early. Look at that. What's going on, Mal? Mal's always getting there first to the loading deck, and of course, Bama. Bama's made it in the building, so we got our regulars. What's going on, people? Before the crew gets in, I have to say a few words. And then I'm not using the bedroom voice, but this is the voice I generally use. Take your rest, take your time, take your PTO, take a moment. Things, especially in our community, we have been getting hit left and right. And I don't mean just the Blerd community, I mean the Black community. We have been getting hit left and right and being drawn into stuff that ain't got nothing to do with us. and we just are still in the struggle mode. However, as Mayhem would say, our very own Chaos Demon, take a breath, take your PTO and let that shit go. And it's necessary. It's necessary to have these moments where you have to, no one's going to take care of you better than you. Doesn't matter if you have a significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, live in. No one knows you better than you. And sometimes you just need to take that moment. Take that moment of rest. Take that moment to sleep. Don't feel guilty about sleeping. Oh, never feel guilty about taking that moment to yourself. It's so necessary. Boots on the ground. What's going on, my guy?
Finished Umbrella Academy. I want like 6 hours of my life back. So
it's crazy you mentioned that because I was actually listening to some songs from Umbrella Academy earlier today. That is you talk about a show that started off strong, and by the time you get to the final 2 seasons, really, you're just like, where is this? Actually, the final season. I'll say the final season. It dragged. I found it hard to care anymore. I don't know if it's due to how their release times were, because they had these massive breaks in between. So I found it hard to care, having to go back and see, like, okay, how did the previous season end? But when you overall, yeah, you're just like, yo, y'all built this up and it didn't get to where it was supposed to get to.
I think Netflix has like some secret thing in like all their contracts that if your finale gets a certain number, they owe you like royalties. So they sabotage like every final season of all their shows. This show, Dear White People, Seven Deadly Sins, which I know was just a show they licensed, but still the trend continues. Yeah. Oh my God! Or everybody who worked in the last season, Orange is the New Black, should not. The guild should just not allow y'all back in. Like that show was written like it was in the darkest timeline for that final season. It was just bad decisions all around.
Yeah, I'm like, this is what it culminates to, like just doom and gloom for everybody. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to spoil Marvel Zombies. I think the majority of the crew checked it out. I have a theory. It is something that let's just say someone was brought in, and for them to not be, quote, around anymore, why did you have to bring them in? Which tells me you're not done with said person. I know that's kind of vague, but if you watch the show, you might get what I'm saying.
I will say I wasn't expecting thank y'all for not letting T'Challa go out like a punk. That man was holding it down, short one leg. Like Panther mode was in full activation the whole episode.
My man did not lit up. He did not lit up. Makes you wonder what would have happened in the MCU. like had he not been preoccupied, could he was going hand to hand, fist to fist with Thanos. I'm just saying, it's all nerd entertainment. What's happening?
Hey, what up, Annie?
So yeah. Second season. There's no way.
I mean, at least tell us that's what you're doing versus just leaving us the way they did at the end. I will say Spider-Man and Kamala Khan felt straight out of the comics with that short little interaction they had. Because I believe they're supposed to be like the bestest of friends whenever they meet, aren't they?
Yeah. And granted, Amal Vellani's just the best.
I didn't expect her to be carrying the whole show like this. So once I realized she was her being our focal point, I didn't predict.
Yeah, she carried, and just you could tell she is having the time of her life. And if she doesn't start getting producer credits, I don't know if she did, but because she's a fan, she knows this stuff, and so but not going to spoil it.
Just look, if Thor can really be that broken this whole time, I like that. I need him to be that moving forward, because y'all had him forgetting he even owned a hammer at certain points, and I'm like, all right, so y'all do remember Ragnarok happened and forgot about Love and Thunder, because y'all clearly could have. That needs to be the bar moving forward, because the way he showed up towards the end there, it was like, let's just clean all this up instantly.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of dope fight scenes. Marvel animation is coming along quite well so far. They've been locking it in. As a matter of fact, I think Marvel and DC switched. There's been a slight switch.
Did they? Because I know, well, they've been locked into this one animation style, so I think that's been helping.
Yeah. Between the anime X-Men, Spider-Man, and now What If, and Marvel Zombies. I feel like I'm missing one other Marvel.
I feel like Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is this-esque with a little bit more 2D shading and comic book into it, but other than that,
It is. It's more. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is more comic booky, colored style. Eyes of Wakanda. Yep, Eyes of Wakanda. Which, by the way, if you're not watching Eyes of Wakanda or have not, you are missing out on a really well written story. And I want more. Not because I'm a fan of Black Panther, but I actually want more. That was good. That was a good wrap up. I think they just managed to really, especially with Black Panther, I think they're really managing to just kind of like closing the loop with his character and just saying, okay, we can do this. You know, you can tell the story. It's not hard. You just at said time, it was too difficult to tell the story that was trying to be told. It was damn near impossible. And it would have been disrespectful, to be honest with you. So
yeah, like even with that, with zombies, I was like, okay, that was an interesting way they chose to include Black Panther, but get around not having Chadwick to do the voice by having someone else just voice over everything that happened. So I was like, all right, good way of like recycling the character, making him have new feats and still hold it down while crippled, but getting around not having that actor.
Yeah. But yeah,
and then
overall,
Eyes of Wakanda, I kind of, because around Black Panther, I was like, he's got to be bluffing with the whole war dogs can take over the planet. But I'm like, all right, now I get what he meant. Like, just one of y'all stationed properly amongst the nation can cripple everything.
Mm-hmm. Like when he said, like, you have them everywhere. Like, they are the ultimate spies. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna put one here. We're gonna put one over here. And they report back. Yo, this is what's going on in Oakland. This is what's going on in Harlem. This is what's going on in this part of the country, or this part of history. You know, and to report back and to know, yeah, I'd close my borders too. I'm like, yeah, they still not acting right. Don't open the doors. Yeah, like they still ain't getting it. They ain't acting right. They say they can't get it together. Bama says if they bring Spider-Man 94, they could, or 94, 97. Was it 94? 94. They could do the same for that series. I think what they did with the short clip that we got in the X-Men series just recently, well, last year. Damn, that was last year. I think they are playing with that idea, but I think they want to wait because they don't want to have too much Spider-Man animated series out since they have this Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man out. I think it would be
more than likely, because I think that and 97 takes place after the original show, which they went looking for Mary Jane and ran into Stan Lee and then just swung into the closing credits forever. So
yeah. So I think it's more or less how they play that out. I'd say just give them appearances if necessary, but because Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is actually really good. Voice cast is amazing, and I'm liking the animation. It's a little different from what, at least origin wise, aesthetically, it's a little different. It's not what we all know it to be, but still they held it down for telling proper stories. Lonnie was pissing me off. I swear to God.
And Lonnie is what is dude's name from Black Lightning now?
Oh, Marvin Jones. Yeah. Grandon Jones. Yeah.
What was the bad guy's name in Black Lightning?
White Whale. Tobias Whale. White Whale.
Yeah, Tobias Whale is now Lonnie Lincoln. So
he's like his typecast almost. I'm like, it's crazy.
Hey, he's getting a check though. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, he said he wanted to. I think when they did that, I don't know where they did that interview with him, but I think it was already trickling in that they wanted him in after Spider-Verse. They wanted him in, so that's why he couldn't really say much.
He played him in the cartoon, right?
Yeah, he was in Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse.
Okay.
That short couple scenes that Tombstone was in there. Yeah, he was the voice. So where Kingpin looked insanely huge.
Explain the proportions to me at all, because
Yeah, like he was a big man. So I think, yeah, I think they could do it. They could do it. He's definitely getting the check. I am not mad at it. Run Gambit. Run Gambit. I was just talking to somebody at work about X-Men 97 too. And he was just like, he's like, but Gambit. I'm like, yeah, episode 5. Yeah. He's like, wait, you know the numbers? I was like, that's how most well-driven storytelling shows that have short, what we've noticed anyway, that had these short seasons, the pivotal moments normally happen episode 5. That we've noticed that, like, episode 5 tends to be that moment, that pivotal is either a pivotal moment in the story, or it's a pivotal moment in storytelling, or it's a pivotal moment period that kind of drives it. And episode 5 was episode 5 had everybody stuck for a good week. They didn't know what they was gonna do.
I was waiting for like the very next episode of some time travel shenanigans to be like, how do we fix it? Like, nope, they are gone. Everybody is not coming back.
Yeah,
they are staying dead.
The way the way they painted them in the corner, saying, nope, Cable he can't fix it. He can't get past a certain fixed point. So you're what we seen. And now going forward, I don't know what they'll do. I know what DeMeo had plans for, but I don't even know if that's the plans they're going with forward. They can't drop the storyline completely. There's no way. That wouldn't even make sense to do something like that. You would have to continue.
Stop tweeting. That's what I need you to do. Just stop tweeting. Like, if anything, let them use your story and go to court. Like, let them use your story, get a DVD and Blu-ray out, and then go to court and be like, they ain't credit me for this. That's the smart play. Like, we in limbo on this damn show now because I think they're afraid to like set him off or put themselves. I don't know. I know we wrapped up What If as a series because they're like, all right, we're just gonna move you over to X-Men. But we ain't heard a peep, not a panel, not a frame, there is less news out about X-Men than there is about Kingdom Hearts 4. I want y'all to put that into perspective.
Look, DeMeo did a great job. He did a great job writing that first season. That was a great season. It told some good stuff. And to not continue that storyline to some retrospect would be idiotic at best, because you can't tell anything new yet. You got to wrap this up first. You got to, don't do no quick fix. Just tell the story and be done with it. And then you can move on. Like, but you got to get this out the way.
Yeah, y'all got left in 3 different time periods, and Wolverine is missing. So there's no automatic quick fix of like, we're just throwing out no, y'all are scattered and lost and crippled and stabbed and all kinds of craziness. So good luck trying to like MacGyver your way out of that.
Man, look, they I don't know. And I think DeMeo's worried that they won't use what he written. I'm like, they have to. They have to. This will be your saving grace of them. So they got to credit you. They can't write you off. They can't just drop the storyline currently and start something else, because see, now you're gonna have people like, yo, what happened? When did this go down? What did we miss? You have to finish that story. Problem is, and I think, and I will be worried too, is they'll take the story he wrote, they take the blueprint that he wrote and finagle it in some kind of way where, oh, we can fix this right quick and then we'll put it back over here and piece it back there. I'm like, no, you don't want a Force Awakens type of situation. Let's not do that. Let's not do
Well,
it.
I heard we were allegedly supposed to be getting Onslaught next season, and I was excited because everyone else, I didn't know about it. Everyone else had hyped this up so much for me, and apparently that's not getting used anymore. So
It's you know what, and they can actually get around that part doing that. They can do that. Like, okay, no, just finish what you got. Bring in Mr. Sinister, bring in the Four Horsemen, bring in Apocalypse. You can do that and then swing it back around. You can pull that off. Now, DeMeo has some very much from the blueprint he had, and when he finally released it, he had a lot of deep lore. And I get it. Not everybody they wouldn't have got the Red and Slim storylines together. That probably would have been too deep for them. Nice side story, but they would. There's a lot of, I guess, general fans who wouldn't be drawn in. So that actually just makes sense to do that, to not you include that. But I mean, if you were really thinking about, hey, Kier, if you were really thinking about not doing any of what he's wrote for the ongoing season and possibly beyond, you'd be foolish, because this isn't the time for you to, let's just make up a storyline. No.
Are we talking about X-Men 97?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think they just confirmed that the wedding is when they switched out Madeline and Jean too.
Yeah, it is. It is. So there's ways to do it. Just don't half-ass it. That's all. I mean, he gave you the blueprint. He is there. If you feel like you don't need to use all of it, fine, but don't piss on all of it.
I don't think you guys understand how petty Disney can be.
Or has been.
I mean, if y'all aren't paying attention to the story, it's a little wild.
They've been like, what is wrong with y'all? Read the room. No.
Oh yeah. So apparently, as of I think last week, the Beyond Good and Evil arc in season 4 is apparently when Sinister switched out both the girls.
You can just continue. I mean, did he do a quick fix with Madeline and Jean? Not really. It's more of a like, this happened. I didn't know about it. It's fine. That's about as quick fix as they got with that.
What do you mean quick fix?
The Madeline and Jean thing. They had their fight and everything else. Madeline left. Did Madeline leave?
Yeah.
Madeline left, and she's like, "Hey, that's my son." Blah blah blah. It's an uneasy.
Well, I mean, they didn't make any changes to the script before he left, so that I don't know what you mean by fix.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, you're right. It's not a fix. It's more like, we'll table it for now.
Shorten the story.
Yeah. That's what it seems like. Like we'll shorten it and we'll table it for now, because that'll be its own other thing that can probably get integrated later on, because you've already had them. You've already had the team fighter once, so you don't want to have to do that again. Like let's kind of push it over. So,
brother.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. So, our Geek by Heart is our horror aficionado, and she let us know that the new Welcome to Derry trailer dropped. I didn't know you could actually get more out of that franchise of it.
That's kind of what I've been thinking. The whole thing is like, hey, we got haunted once, and then he can't come back for a certain amount of time, and then he died as an adult. And I'm like, any story you tell before then is just people that lost, isn't it?
I would think.
I mean, it's not like it's not a true. I mean, I don't know.
Because I don't think there's any.
Yeah, the way the timeline works, it's like Jeepers Creepers. It's like every 28th spring or something like that. So it's like, and the second movie, the remake, kind of told us like, yeah, he's been around for a while, but like some people have tried to fight back, but I'm on like a Call of Duty 25 kill streak right now. So
I don't think any. Well, wait. I think no. Okay, wait. I'm trying to remember all the things. I tried to read that book. I tried.
I have not, Bama. I have not watched it yet. Some did. No, Farah, you've seen it, didn't you? Him?
I did not. I want to say maybe the Hearts have seen it. If that's the case, I don't think any of us have.
Yeah.
I haven't heard them talk about it.
I have not heard very great things.
I've heard great things as far as acting.
For one,
I knew Homeboy was going to be fine because everybody seems to forget that guy was in Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, they're talking about Marlon. They're not talking about
the chemistry between him and Marlon. I knew Marlon could do a serious role. Him, that dude, the main character whose name I'm blanking on. Everybody forgets that episode where they made the white kids tap dance for scholarships. That was him. So and a show with like Atlanta is already a little weird and outside of reality is like right in his wheelhouse because he's done it before.
No, yeah. So yeah, Bam, I'm saying that's the same thing everybody was saying, but they were saying. Now let's get it straight before we get into the Welcome to Derry trailer. People keep thinking it's a Jordan Peele directed film. It's not. He produced it. He didn't write it. He didn't direct it. Marlon Wayans and the other actor whose name is escaping me right now. They said their performances were just fine, if not over the bar. But I think they were saying like the first half was good, and as far as
it's Tyreek Withers.
Tyreek Withers.
That's what it is. Like, yes.
See, thank you, Shoko. We're talking about it later.
You're welcome, Boo Boo. I'm glad I
seal of approval. Now for the next eclipse, we will get.
I hope you will trust me with those type of shows as much as I trust you with your anime selections. Thank you.
Yeah, y'all need to stop. Don't blame Jordan Peele for him the same way y'all don't blame Ryan Coogler for Space Jam 2.
Nobody watched Space Jam 2.
Did that come out during the pandemic? I can't remember.
It was like the tail end of it because they had a short theater release, but also same day on Max. So I definitely saw it in theaters and on TV on the same 24-hour span.
Yeah, I watched it and I'm like, oh, this is just a one big WB push of product. Okay.
The reason why nobody blames him for Space Jam 2 is because nobody knew.
Nobody knew.
But they had him in all the headlines. Ryan Coogler and LeBron James team up for Space. Then when the movie came out, it's like, you see how they just erased one of those names out of the title?
He's like, look, I'm not on the camera, so I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it was a less slick WB push, whereas the first Space Jam was much better about it.
Yeah, so welcome to Derry. Let's check it out.
Hello? Oh, hi. I'm Rich, by the way. Will.
With renting a house in town, 8 years living on base, I just think my missus is ready for a little taste of normal.
Well, if normal is what you're after, you two are going to love Derry.
You don't like it much down here, do you, Miss Handler?
You know, it's hard not to miss the things you leave behind.
We're getting into the swing of it, though. It's starting to feel like home.
Things happen here. We don't really talk about it. No one does.
They never even found a body. But maybe we could figure out what really happened to him.
Could have been a drifter.
Do you think somebody could kidnap a kid and keep him underground? In the sewers?
happened out there, Heather?
We have 25 disappearances, 7 confirmed deaths, mostly children.
Something bad's coming.
What is that?
I ain't got no business being in Maine no way, so you ain't got to worry about me being there.
I was gonna say before you play the trailer, like I remember I tried reading the book. This is basically an extension of all the small little newspaper clips and mini stories that they had like laced throughout the books. So there's plenty of room for them to put all these stories together. I personally
figured as much.
Black, as Bama said, Black in Maine in the 1960s. Boo, what are we doing?
Yes.
Well,
that ain't something you see, and when you see it, something ain't right. It's just.
Also, did I see a Shawshank Redemption prison bus?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Stephen King. There's the house that's on fire in the girl's eyes. I think that's from Carrie, or the school that's on fire in the girl's eye. That's from Carrie. There's a whole bunch of shit in that universe that's going to probably get.
There is in Stephen King's universe, a lot of stuff happens in Maine.
Mm-hmm.
And you just there's no reason for me to be let's go to Maine. I'm good. I'm all right. I don't need it. It's not necessary. I don't have to be there.
I can wait for the lobster to come down to me.
That's
good.
it.
Let me find out the dude who killed Andy Dufresne's wife and the girl from Misery were all just influenced by Pennywise this entire time.
Look,
I mean, that's the whole thing. Like, it's just an evil entity in this particular section of Maine, and it just spreads out. It touches like different parts. Like, I'm not a Stephen King fan, but
my mother is. She'll definitely co-sign everything you're saying. Please keep talking.
Yeah. Christine, The Mist. What is the other one with Jack Nicholson?
Shining.
Shining.
No, that wasn't Maine.
The Mist wasn't his, was it?
No, The Mist was The Mist.
The Mist was Maine. The Shining was weird. It was weird because it traveled. The Shining traveled. It's weird. I don't want to go into a whole thing.
Because I still can't remember. Dr. Sleep was part of it because that's the sequel to the Shining.
Mm-hmm.
It's when I heard about The Mist and they said the creatures in the mist, there's a portal that like here's it Carrie, like, why are people living in Maine is beyond me.
Because people gonna peep wherever they is.
About the apocalypse.
Yeah, once they're just like, we wanted some normalcy, they cut to the white men in the back of the truck, and I'm like, right, this is what you chose for normal?
Look, while everybody was looking for the clown, I'm looking at 1962 black folks Maine, and I'm just like,
if y'all are trying to go for that certain essence of Lovecraft Country, it's there. I mean, the school was integrated, which is nice. I couldn't tell if that kid was a kid or just very, very short.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a kid. That's a baby. Yeah, Tommy Knockers and the Langoliers. Yeah. Yeah. Those are more Stephen King books.
I'll say in the original sequel, didn't like it turn into Cujo at one point?
The books.
Like he attacks a prison guard to break out the boy who got locked up. And he turns into his head turns into like a dog head for a second.
Yeah, it was something weird. It was weird.
Drugs are fun, kids. In Monitor yourself, though. Don't.
Hey, look, Stephen King is on that good stuff. He's writing or doing Chappelle Show cameo appearances. One of the two.
So it's.
But I also noticed a Native American dude, and I remember that in the second movie when he brings up that there was a tribe that learned how to seal it, but I guess never learned, or Pennywise blocked him from learning that, hey, that failed when they tried it too.
Never listen to the Native Americans, because same thing in Pet Cemetery. Don't take your ass over there because you're not going to like what comes back.
Unless you're in Sinners where they try to give you a fair warning, but no, now you had to go ruin everyone's day.
Oh wait, Thinner. That was another fucking one with the Native Americans telling that motherfucking eat your pie, white man from town.
White man from town.
Just eat your pie. Don't feed that pie to your family because you mad. Eat your own pie. Talk to your cousins. That's the equivalent.
Talking about being slighted and say, you know what? Everybody about to go.
So are they about to have Taylor Page in here as the equivalent to Journey Smollett in Lovecraft's?
Oh my god! It is one other. It's other. Let me see what we missed. It's one. Oh, The Stand, and there's another one.
Was it Stand By Me or Lean?
Stand By Me was possibly the Stand By. Yeah, Stand By Me is the only. Yeah, it's the only one that wasn't horror driven. It was more coming of age.
Yeah.
It wasn't horror driven at all. It was just 4 or 5 kids coming of age. That was it, and it's a good story, you know. But you're just like it's the slice of life out of the Stephen King universe. That's what that one is.
I'm sorry. I'm reading the comments. I'm sorry.
Choco started it. She said Maine is for the random rich people or super northerners. It's as far as Stand By Me, it's kids finding the body after Pennywise was done and just skipped town. Oh.
I mean, this show could be a way to connect literally everything that has ever happened in a Stephen King anything. Because I'm curious to when he chose. Because they made it seem like he did the whole traveling circus persona first to try to eat kids. So I'm curious to when he adopts his full Pennywise fit, or if we see it. Because they showed him as just like a beast after that meteor crashed. And like,
look, anybody that they pictured a show of him, and all I can think of is like, I don't care what you would have said. You show me a picture of somebody that looks like that, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need to see who that is. I don't know. I don't need to know that. They look weird. It's given weird. It probably is weird.
It's gonna be a pass from me, Jim. Sorry.
We're gonna go. Who's we? Who's we? We aren't going anywhere.
I will say that I'm curious to see where the reality play takes place, because everybody is talking to this family who I guess is starring in this show. I'm like, y'all are talking to him like it's not 1962. So I'm curious to when the reality sets in for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think in all of these movies, the adults are fucking oblivious to everything. So I don't think they're ever gonna really flip into what's going on with these kids. I don't think the adults ever really do. They just say this town is fucked up. But they never really look into it. They never really go deeper. They don't really pay attention to what the kids are doing. It's very, oh, you outside? Okay, well, get in here before the street lights come on type of mentality. And then, you know, if your kid comes home bloody and covered in gore and all types of shit, crying in their room, you know, it's like, all right, you made it home.
I was talking about the segregation. I was talking about I meant the segregation and desegregation part in racist.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Racism towards the veterans.
There's no segregation in the North. What are you talking about?
Milwaukee with like a word.
What are you? New York.
Whatever do you mean?
Like they're treating it normal. Like, oh, you want normal? Go to Derry. And it's all normal until you hear like, I saw an evil clown. I told you get around the goddamn kids. They probably smoking that white. We know you people. You goddamn whacking tobacco ever since you got into this town. It's been all kinds of shit.
your rock and roll music.
It's always the rock and roll music.
You and that goddamn
Your kind, our kind. What do you mean?
You and that goddamn duck walking Chuck Berry. You need some Elvis in your life. That
What? Duck walking Chuck Berry? Wait, you're muted.
the whole that's the duck walk, which was what Chuck Berry came up with, and then Elvis stole. Thank you, Proud Family, by the way. That was Orlando Brown gave us that information before he became the Orlando Brown we know now.
Oh no, he was always the Orlando Brown we know now. It was just that didn't.
I'm just saying, it's like
the devil. Yes, Christy, the devil's lettuce.
I'm telling you, they're gonna make it seem normal, and then it's gonna get real Lovecraft country time. Where it's gonna be like, you want normal? You did your 4 years in the army. Go live in Derry, and then you're gonna, I got another one's moving in.
Look,
Yep,
you got someone of the pale features carrying a shillelagh and sweat going down their back in front. There's problems, right?
Words you are all coming. Fucking shillelagh? Where am I? A shillelagh. Granted, they're fun.
I mean, it gets the job done. I'm just saying. Oh my god. So,
but against my better judgment, I'll check out the show. I fucking hate clowns. It terrified me as a kid. Seeing how the state of our original clown kind of puts me in a bit, makes me less scared.
Don't even mix those two together. Tim Curry would never.
No, Tim Curry was great, but seeing Tim Curry's current state kind of takes the fear out of it. I know that's kind of messed up. You did great during your time as the clown.
I think he was almost a Joker in Batman animated.
What are you doing? Hush! Don't talk about that. What are you?
No, I love Tim Curry, but when I saw like what's Tim Curry up to now, I was like, oh. I was like, I'm not even I watch the movies now out of appreciation more than I do fear, because I'm like, you committed to the craft. Whereas, what? I'm appreciating his work.
No, but you're making it sound terrible while you're doing that. I mean, I understand what you are attempting to say, but good God. Don't laugh at
Look, I heard the voice work that he did for BTAS, and he was almost the Joker. And honestly, I don't think I'm sure he would have been a great Joker. I'm not taking that away. But I think that he wouldn't have been the Joker we needed. He would have been playing that sadistically dark to a degree.
I think he would have got close. Because again, Rocky Horror Picture Show, that was some depraved motherfucking shit. He won on that one forever in perpetuity.
That movie was an experience.
Oh boy, I mean, I do. They still have it. I think they still have Rocky Horror Night down here at one of the movie theaters.
I think a lot of theaters still do it.
They still throw shit at the screen. They're still all fucking laughing and doing all types of shit. It's fun. It's
sometimes get involved with the look. Hamilton just did it with their release. People like, if I go to the theater and people are singing, I'm like, it's a musical. You're supposed to.
If you haven't seen it yet, you should have had your Disney Plus subscription. You could have seen it in the peace and quiet of your home. Don't do that outside. People are at the fool.
Don't sit up there and Karen outside the home. We got enough.
Hey, if you didn't like Wicked being sing along, prepare for round 2, mofos. It's coming right on back.
Yep.
I don't know if I want to see the second one. I don't want to. I don't want to be sad.
I just say no one mourns the wicked, and I look at Pennsylvania Ave. In other news, State of Play came out. I did not expect that to happen. State of Play dropped like some random impromptu news. Like, I'm like, wait, we didn't have no kind of warning.
I thought Spartan was spoiling Marvel Zombies. I was tight in the chat. I'm like, motherfucker, I ain't watched this shit. What you mean, Wolverine? Why? Why would you say that? And I'm like, I fully
look. When he said it, and then you said it, and I'm like, I hadn't even watched it yet. I'm like, wait, Wolverine's in it?
You don't do that in the chat, sir. What do you mean?
We normally check first, but one of the trailers they released, which actually is the most talked about thing right now, is the Wolverine game that doesn't come out for another year.
I thought it said fall 2026.
Yeah, we're in fall now.
Oh my god. Oh, it's not over. 2025 is still happening.
I thought it was around the corner when I seen 2026. I'm like, wait, wait, what?
Help!
Damn it!
Help!
No, help for real. Because shout out Mighty Keith. He made a joke where he's just like, "Wait, when is GTA?" He's like, "We know we're due for like one more GTA 6 delay." He's like, "When does this come out?" Fall 2026. He's like, "When does GTA come out?" Summer 2020. Fuck me.
Oh, so here's the Wolverine trailer that they released, and it's everything I thought it was going to be.
And I'm sorry, Spartan. I apologize publicly with great humility.
No, this whole thing caught us off guard, and it was clearly just we need an hour of stuff to show this off instead of just dropping it. So thank y'all for the other games you showed, that lazy ass God of War controller with just a red piece of tape over it, and Dynasty Warriors 3, which I've been needing to buy because that's one of the games I'm missing, and I'm glad I bought it yesterday for $15 because now it's fucking 50. So
yeah, so Spartan's right. You're a big wolf.
Oh.
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
Oh, nice.
Violence.
I love it.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'm doesn't matter where I go. How far I run. Death's always waiting. Just not for me.
Hey!
I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
Okay. Oh, God.
Look here.
God, I'm not buying a fucking PlayStation. I don't have it in me. I love y'all. I'll watch from afar. Watch from afar. Y'all ain't getting me like that. No, sir. No, ma'am.
This trailer. So I seen someone on TikTok, and it was overseas. It was somebody overseas. Was already playing this thing, like the beta, and this looked. I'm like, when did this drop? It was the same day. It was the same day that this, like overseas, they got it before we did.
I want to.
Bama says it's going to be on Steam. You're gonna make me upload. I got PS5s.
I don't have Steam. What does Steam do for me, boo? I ain't got one of them either. What's that gonna do for me?
Download it on your computer.
I have a Mac, boo.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. But if anybody wants to sponsor me, there you go.
Head over to Room Full of Blerds. Go to that like, subscribe buttons, notification bell.
I'll talk about you nice.
No, but it does. That looks the gameplay that I seen. I'm like, this is everything I thought it was going to be. I'm not disappointed.
Now, I need to see actual. I am always going to be an advocate for actual gameplay. Because if it's the same button mashing type bullshit and there's not really any like calculating moves that you need to do, I'm gonna be tight. And the story had better be there too. Like I see my girl Mystique in there. I need to have
Mystique and Omega Red are in this thing.
Pinnacle. Like you get Sabretooth, yeah, absolutely. That's his main baddie, whatever. I need to see Magneto. I need to see more Mystique. I need to see Mystique doing some real sub. Like, I can't forgive you, girl, type shit. I don't know what else I need to see.
Is it me or are certain games, because there are certain games that just kind of set the bar, that it's just kind of you either go with the standard or try to go beyond. Spider-Man is a great example of an open world web swinging game. Like that's what everybody wanted. When we finally got it, all you can do is just improve on graphics and whatever. Like you get the suits and everything. Is the Batman Arkham series another standout series that like you have your fight mechanics already put in place. All you can do is improve on graphics because it's there. Like it's there. That's why when I looked at games like Superman Returns, it was that what? I'm like, yeah.
What game? What's
Superman,
that?
Superman Returns.
That's a game?
It was a game.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It was the last Superman game ever made.
Yeah. Ooh. Superman Returns. It took the open world concept, but once again made it to but really kneecapped you. Because it's like, how do you take someone whose main weaknesses are magic and kryptonite? Okay, let's introduce freaking genetically engineered dragons from LexCorp and release them on Metropolis. Well, guess what your life bar is? Metropolis is the life bar. Metropolis crashes and burns. Game over.
Well, I feel like that's fair.
But every skill set that you have is Superman: freeze, breath, the heat rays. You have to build it up. You have to build it up. Not just if you use your freeze breath, you have to do certain acts in order to build that charge bar back up.
Yeah. Anyway, Wolverine looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, no, it's by the same team and in the same world as Spider-Man and Miles Morales, so this is just expanding what we already have, but taking the same violence out of if anybody played or saw the X-Men Origins Wolverine game and how insane that was, and it was the best thing we got out of that entire movie.
Yeah.
So they took the violence from that and cranked it up. So I think a lot of what you saw was gameplay, because they got a bunch of this got leaked like months ago, which is why we've been in timeout for like a year, and Spider-Man 2 is officially dead. So if y'all could leave the devs alone this time, we might get more. I'm curious to see if these stories cross paths at any point, because it looks like we're switching between Old Man and X-Men Logan, between the suit and the old grunge cowboy hat. And apparently we're in Japan at some point too, so potentially Silver
Can't tell
Samurai.
a Wolverine story. Can't tell a Wolverine story without Japan.
It feels like they're doing a beginning to whatever current and Wolverine. So you got to have the origin story in there somewhere. Ooh. Trask. Not Trask. What's his name? The guy that put the animatic.
Bastion.
Oh, now you got Trask stuck in my head.
So I know I did too.
But the Weapon X program.
Yeah, buddy.
Stryker.
Yes, Stryker. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stryker.
William Stryker.
Yeah, buddy.
So yeah, look, you have to have Wolverine with the hat and plaid shirt. You have to have yellow and blue. You got to touch on. You got to. I wonder if you can get Patch in there too.
Nice. I feel like that's a little bit too niche. Don't nobody want to be the old, what is it? GoldenEye, Wolverine walking around through a casino.
GoldenEye Wolverine.
I mean, we opened up. We have a Venom, a Carnage, and a Spider-Verse story that never got answered from the last game. So you could potentially see other Wolverines pop up. Maybe they get lost, or
unless they're like skins you can get later. But that's no fun.
Skins, or they get misplaced, like the villains in Spider-Verse did after the Collider went berserk. We end up fighting random villains that shouldn't be here, and Patch is one of them or something. But I'm curious to see, because we do have, I think, the Institute and other mutants talked about in Spider-Man. So I'm curious to get a Wolverine and Peter interaction to some extent, at least in the yellow suit or during his X-Men days.
Tanner Brown.
Yep. That too. So I'm curious to see. Also, if the people we're fighting are like the current version of the Sentinels, that the human Sentinels we got in '97, or
I don't know. Outside of that one Sentinel that we seen, I don't know.
There's a lot of cyborg people getting gutted and split in half here.
Look, if you played the Incredible Hulk on PlayStation, it's kind of the same thing. You don't really care about the mission. You just want to see how much damage you can really do. And you could, on the Incredible Hulk, you could do quite a bit of damage. You were splitting cars in half, using them as oven mitts, and
oh gosh, what's the name of the terrible tech company in Marvel? Like you had Stark Industries, and then you had
Hammer.
Roxxon.
Oh, Roxxon. Okay.
Maybe it's them folks.
When you say terrible tech, I think of Hammer Industries. So
that was my guess, because they're in Miles Morales, basically trying to gentrify the whole neighborhood in the video game. On top of like that slight police brutality that Miles goes through twice in the video game.
And then continues to when you continue to play the game. He's like, yeah, I just stopped them robbing a feast truck. I need to get out of here before the police.
When they're beating his ass in the interrogation, when they traumatize him into his venom blast working, because they're beating him in the interrogation.
Spartan got it. AIM. It's AIM that I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Is that a Silver Sable tie-in?
AIM?
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
I know there's a team that she's popped up with in that series as well, and I'm trying to think of
her commandos.
Yeah, so I'm curious if we see them, because she seems like her whole thing seems like it would be a perfect fit somewhere in this story.
Look, it's games like that. Nobody talks about Spawn or Punisher, which though Punisher is a great game.
Did you mean
that was on the Xbox? That was on the Xbox. Punisher and Spawn, they were on Xbox. Yeah, the original Xbox.
Spawn.
Yeah, there was an old Spawn game. Spawn and Punisher. I never got to play either of them, but
I actually put it on God mode and it messed me up, because when I put it on God mode and made it to hell, there were certain things there was certain missions I had to complete but couldn't complete them because I was on God mode, so it kind of defeated the purpose. And then that's when I got the red ring of death.
Tragic. Yeah, I think this game would be great. I'm curious to see what it sets up or what else ties into it once we finally get it. And leave the goddamn Insomniac employees alone. It took us this long to finally get something because y'all had to go and share footage in people's home addresses. I don't want to be in timeout again. Stop. Yeah,
they were out of pocket. They were out of pocket.
Okay, y'all see this? Why? No,
that's why we can't have nice things.
So yeah, when I asked at DreamCon about like, hey, so what was up with the Spider-Verse tie-in? Are you coming to the movie soon? And he was just like, I'm trying to get these cons out the way. Like a month or two after that, somebody was like, I got the Spider-Man leaks, and it's like, cool. So Venom, Carnage, or more Tony Todd. It's like, nope, I know where the director and all these people live. It's like, no one told you to do any of that. And then Insomniac was like, you know what? We're not putting anything else out. Y'all are corner until we have something else to show you. So leave them alone, please.
Right.
We just got off punishment.
And like you said earlier, they're celebrating the God of War 20th anniversary, and they all it is just the freaking controller, like with the red stripe on it. I'm like, I don't care about that.
I can't afford a new console, and you want me to buy a controller?
Controller that's going for what? Oh, that's in pounds. I don't have to. Oh no, $85.
Y'all motherfuckers is crazy.
The God of War 20th anniversary limited edition DualSense will be available in limited quantities for $85.
Wait, put that shit up on the screen, Chris. I need everybody to see. Please.
Oh my God! Hold on. Let me
boo this man. I need y'all to boo this shit. Ain't no way.
This is wild. There is no way. Hold on. Let me see.
Especially because you got TC Carson making his rounds through the office and giving him anniversary rings. Y'all could have at least said, like, hey,
There's no way.
You could have put this shit out when the first God of War
$85.
Are you high?
You could have brought the original God of War, like said, hey, we're putting them on the PlayStation Store for 10. Like the way they've been doing the Sly Coopers and the Jack and Daxters, like, hey, here's a slight up, not a remaster, but we fixed some of the old buggy shit, $10 a piece, and said, or like, here's a collection for $25. No, y'all got a controller with a stripe on one side of it, and that is it.
You know what you could have done that would have made you money? Just sell the faceplates. That's all y'all had to do was sell the faceplates. People would have bought it. I would have bought that for $20. And you know they're going to chip and fall off, so you know you're going to have to get some more.
They did that for, I think, Spider-Man too. I think if you didn't want the new console, which is what I got a bundle deal that came with the game, the Spider console, and the Spider controller. I was not paying for all that separately. But I think they sold plates of just like the sides of the console.
Out of my black conscience, I couldn't even. I'm thinking $30, $40 maybe. I go up there and you say 85. I'm sorry, what? What else did I get? Do I have a game with this?
Am I bugging? Is that not even the same type of or physical console as a regular PlayStation 5 controller?
Yeah.
Does it just look like the old PlayStation 4? That it don't even look. You must be out your mother. Listen, look. I know the
that is the generic white PlayStation 5 controller with a stripe on the side. Like you could have had like the God of Olympus chains in the center. You could have had like the drop
spruce it up.
Like the drop near spear, all the other stuff, like the I don't know, chains of Olympus, the little Olympus symbol as the circle. Something.
Ooh, pick me. When you hit the trigger, the axe comes out. You could do that. You could have done that.
You're gonna charge me $85. I need this to do something.
I need my name. I need my name. Every time I push a button, I need Kratos to say my name. That's what I need for $85. Okay. Kira. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's right.
It also trips me out that TC Carson apparently didn't know how big his like character was until recently. I'm like, you should have been they should have been booking you for like voice acting roles from day one after this. Your agent should have been like on top of that. Send him to every convention. We love Christopher Judge. We was very much expecting you when they announced that they were getting a reboot. But I mean, they both have earned their rights to the character. But I'm shocked that like no one told him to this point.
He needs to change your agent. Change your agent. That's all I'm saying. Change your agent.
Well, he had a video recently where he's like, I just did the role and the games came out. I didn't know until I came to the God of War office for the anniversary. And like everybody was tapping it. The employees like, oh my God, it's him. He's here. He's like, no one ever told me.
See, this is why it pays to pay to get a good agent. And then if you're going to do something, look into it. Just do a little research. See, there's a lot of dust up going on around this. Yeah.
I mean, he's voicing gods in a certain Egyptian project.
So it's not all bad, but as far as the state of play, they announced a bunch of other games, including Seven Deadly Sins Origin, Deus Ex Machina, Battlefield 6, but nobody cared about none of those.
Hey, Battlefield 6,
it's kind of hard after following Wolverine. Kind of hard. Yeah,
Well,
this is like, yo.
that's why they let Wolverine be last, because like a lot of the games that got announced that are already done demos, like Sonic Crossroads, people already played the demo. Battlefield 6 already played the demo. Dynasty Warriors, cool. I needed to pick it up anyway, and Capitalistic Slap, basically.
Yeah.
7 Deadly Sins, I'll finish the show at some point, but I'm still recovering from Umbrella Academy. Yeah, that basically was just Wolverine and friends.
So, we're going to take a quick break. We are going to come back. We are going to talk about season finale of Alien Earth. What the hell is going on? Yo,
a lot of people surprisingly upset. Like, none of these shows that we watched never said they weren't doing a season 2. Like, I thought some people fully expected this, I guess, to be like wrapped after this. That was never.
No, I was pleasantly surprised. I'm very happy. I'm happy.
Yeah,
that's what matters to me.
We'll be right back. We're gonna get right into it. Blerds Eyeview is a proud affiliate of Otaku Noir. Use the code Blerds Eyeview for 10% off on all items. With a different nerd-themed box filled with items made by talented Blerds across the country, you surely will not be disappointed. Go to otakunoir.com. Otaku Noir, the #1 Blerd mystery box company.
Let's reach out one time.
All right, we are back. Alien Earth, episode 8 of season 1, because it's definitely getting season 2. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Real monsters.
Yeah.
That was this episode, Real Monsters. I have so many questions.
Ooh, Wendy girl. Wendy
Man.
darling.
Talking about Ghost in the Machine, talking about growing up, like, yo.
That's Wendy a bitch with her shit, man. Hey, yo.
Once she figured it out, that was it.
Couldn't tell her shit. Hey, yo, come on in. We're not gonna jump you. Come inside. We're not gonna jump you.
So we're gonna get into it. Damn eyeball, Jesus Christ.
I'm glad her brother at least fought her off, because I'm like, there's no way you should be getting bodies this easily, because I'm like, I know you're not strong, you're just annoyingly sticky, which was then proven later that episode.
Yeah. So the show opens up several shots. The doctor, I never did catch the doctor's name, but she's the therapist doctor.
Yeah.
She's over the kid's grave, over the lost boy's grave, which at first, you know, it's like, when did they bury the lost? They didn't bury him yet. They just had the graves ready for him. They plan on decommissioning these. Well, no, these were the bodies of their previous bodies of those kids.
Yeah, the original bodies. Yeah.
That's where they buried the bodies they transferred out of, right?
Yeah. And they already knew they were going to get somehow decommissioned. Damn Boy Cavalier has pissed me off more in this episode.
Just like, how you smart stupid? Like, explain it to me.
They said they gave us, hey, that boy he got Spectrum Premium.
Brought to you by Tylenol.
Kira, you might need to cut your camera on and off. You're frozen. I need your reactions for this.
There you're back.
There you go. There you go. There you.
Sorry, I was researching. Really
Okay,
quick.
because I know that cackle was mean, so I needed to see. But no, he very much got all he took all the Tylenol growing up, clearly, and then gave us a half-assed backstory that didn't answer shit, but it raised more questions.
You built a synth at 6 years old and waiting for your how long was your father gone at work for you to build it? Like, you built this thing in a closet and didn't tell him? I don't know. It was weird how he gave the backstory.
Derry
You're just like, yeah, daddy came home and that was the end of dad. I'm like, that doesn't explain a damn. Like, did the synth kill him because he was hitting you, or what is the
what happened?
Yes, no, it was very clear that he was the owner of the synth and programmed him to take over for daddy. So he taught dad or synth to kill dad and take over, so he wouldn't have to go into the system, as it were.
Oh, okay. I was like, because the way they delivered that did not infer any of that at all. Because then it was just like, so you killed your dad. It's like, doesn't matter who killed who. I'm like, still, did he also hack a bank for you? Because where did all this come from?
Well, no, he was saying, so you killed your dad because if you build the axe, and I'm just using words anyway. If you build an axe, you can't say the axe killed your dad. You're the one holding the fucking axe. It don't matter who built it. The axe still went into his brain. That's you doing that, homie.
You did it.
Yeah, it just the confusing delivery overshadowed the whole thing of, okay, that dude I thought was your butler is actually your synth dad, and it's clearly setting up the brother to go be Eyeball's next victim.
Look, the eyeball. Before we get to the eyeball,
to you individuals who were rooting for that thing to be like some kind of secret hero, like, what world do y'all live in?
Oh, absolutely not.
Like, this thing gave more emotion than it possibly realized.
How you get a sheep aura farming? How? How?
For like 3 episodes, this thing was just like watching, just like I'm watching
him and the white-haired synth are very, very much serving their own purposes for fun, and I'm okay with that. That is fully, they don't have a purpose other than I'm doing this because I can, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I was kind of sad when he got his back broken.
By the way, Timothy Oliphant's synth character, Kirsch, yes, what it was.
I've been looking
damn against Morrow, because Morrow was like, "Oh, you are not about that life. Let me teach you some things."
But then he went on his villain fucking monologue and fucked it all up.
Got distracted.
I like Kirsch. I can't fucking stand Morrow. Morrow been pissing me off every damn episode.
Like, whose side are you on?
Because, like, you see how Kirsch just does what he wants and moves at his own pace, and is like, don't be a bitch about it. Meanwhile, Morrow is the sweatiest and most stressed out synth I've met in this entire fucking.
Well, he's a cyborg. That's the difference.
Is that what it is? I'm like,
yeah, he's a cyborg.
He looks like he's trying to be cool, but on the verge of a stroke at all fucking times. Like,
because he's got human emotions. One is still pretty much
for who? Your kid died like 6 decades ago.
That's why he's just like, I have nothing left.
Right.
So I'm taking this despair, this anger, this frustration. I'm turning it into something. I can't die. I got to turn it into something.
He can die. He can die.
Well,
he can die.
He hasn't come. Well, yeah, because he can get choked out.
He can die.
That's the part that threw me out, because I'm like, is he a synth or something in between? Because he's like, I'm like, do you need oxygen right now?
Yes. Yeah. So it was the robots, the cyborg, which is Morrow, and then the hybrids. The hybrids.
The hybrids, yeah.
I was like, you bragging a lot about being more. The black eye says, I am but a man. That eye swollen shut is saying a whole lot of humanity right now.
He was still a threat. He was just like
he was. I was like
Lady Mandalore said, he went on that villain rant. I'm like, dude, not now.
when him and Kirsch got in the fight, I was like, all right, that table ain't shit. Like, get up. And he's like, oh, his back's broken. I'm like, really? I was like, they had to nerf Kirsch. He was just winning too much this season.
It's like, okay, he's leaking the milky stuff. All right, now
down bad. He is down bad.
So but between that battle and then Wendy's just like in lockup with the rest of the Lost Boys. She's like, I'm about they somebody had said something, and that's when she Ghost in the Machine. They said Ghost in the Machine, and that's when it pinged. She was like, oh, wait a minute, I can do that. I can do that too. Starts cycling through all the cameras. And
like a Tinder fucking date. Nope. Nope.
She is.
Raise the volume up. Let me lower it down.
My girl was playing Five Nights at Freddy's, the home game.
Oh.
But she managed to get the job done
efficiently.
Giving us the more darker and realistic version of Peter Pan's whole story.
Oh, when she went in on it, she was like, yes, and Wendy grew up, and Peter Pan didn't like it. And he got mad and took her daughter, Jane. And I'm like, oh damn, there was a daughter.
I was like,
there's more to that story than what y'all motherfuckers are telling, ain't it?
I was like, in the sequel, I think he returns them home after realizing, oh, you're actually not Wendy. Whoops, I knew your mama. Tell I said, what up? Go back in the window.
They made it lighter for the Robin Williams version. It was like he kept coming back. Wendy grown, kept coming back. You're not Wendy. You're the daughter?
Yeah. Yeah, weirdo. Stop climbing through people's fucking windows, you.
Yeah. So what was the therapist lady's whole crime in all of this?
Morally unsound logic.
Yeah.
Because she's just there to counsel them through it or like lie to them into being complacent. Like,
she's manipulating them children's brains. What do you mean?
I'll be honest. Every time she's
it was her husband that was like, "Yo, we don't need to be doing this."
What are you doing?
Because every time I see these grown adults in her lap, I kind of just tune out because I'm like, I still don't get why you're here. Like you, and then what?
She was mother to them. She was mother.
Okay.
Like she was the person that the last person they saw when they were getting switched over, and then she helped nurture
acclimate.
Them.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's why. That's why the husband he was the moral center. He was like, yeah, that's
the same what we
when she turned on him right there in front of the boss, and he looked at her like,
bitch. I thought we was a team. You thought. You thought.
And got fired. Your girl turned on you. You got fired all in the same sentence.
And got knocked up as soon as you left the job.
Got knocked up.
Shame.
You talking about a bad day at work? Oh boy.
Wait.
Terrible time. Well, yeah. The dude got the alien implanted in his chest.
Oh, okay. That's my thing. Like as far as like, hey, there are since companies they want people who want the xenomorph. That's kind of where I'm honed in on. Yeah, when it comes to these other people and their personal shit, it's like in the back. It's like the C, not even a B plot. So I need to rewatch it because like her whole thing, I have focused on her. I didn't even realize she was married or attached to anybody. I was just like, you got these grown ass adults in your lap, and one of them just keeps coming back, and then that xenomorph is like, you're not on my kill list, but something tells me I should, and then gunfight. Also,
very close.
Xenomorph is now a mommy, or Wendy's now a grandma, or auntie, or because that baby got big real fast.
I mean, they grow that fast. Like even in the movies, they grow that fast. It don't take them a day to full size.
I need an actual time lapse of a xenomorph like growth cycle because I feel like we have yet to see that. Like when they go from just slithering thing to like we've never seen like the full on legs sprout out of the. So
this is how it works. It's a chicken or egg type of situation.
I would just like to see it. Like that's just I would just like to see it. Like we always just see them, okay, little slither thing, and then they come back, torso, legs, and a tail that can just attack anything that moves. And I'm like,
because you got the face huggers who hold the embryo of the xenomorph. The xenomorph is placed within the host body.
Right, and I think this was our first time seeing like a xenomorph like embryo like taken out of a face hugger like little pouch and then put into like seeing that part, that was cool. Like we know how
it was his dick. It was his dick.
No, that was definitely a right testy they cut open. But that's what I'm saying. Like we know how it works, but I think it's cool that they finally like we still haven't physically seen that up until this point. So like I would like to see like a life cycle, like a xenomorph, like okay, done with this body, legs and arms.
Because then it goes from xenomorph embryo to chest burster. Chest burster grows up, lays eggs, which we haven't seen.
Right, because we always skip. No.
Yes, we have Aliens too with the Queen. She's Ripley is trying to carry the kid through all these fucking eggs, and you see the fucking tail come down and one of the eggs.
I think Alien versus Predator too, the Frozen Queen. They were basically using her as like a farm. But I mean, like we never see like the we just see chest burster, and next time they come back fully grown. I'm curious to see the chest burster as it develops into the four-legged creature, because Wendy's got herself, she got a fully grown adult and a teenager on her hands now. And they both is on that cage like, hey, just say the word or just point the direction and we'll do it.
That the xenomorph, dare I say, anti-hero because of Wendy.
Also, buddy, are you bulletproof? Like,
no,
just how do I say it? No. Like she said, no.
Well, that or y'all ain't got the right guns.
It just takes them. They can just take a little more damage.
Okay, because I was like, I done seen a couple of headshots on you that have not done much so far between.
Yeah, it's they can still operate. It's as you see, like when you get to Aliens and then everything after that, they have more higher powered rifles to use.
Okay,
I don't think they weren't ready for something like this. Look, they're on a whole island where the communications just shut off. They're they have no way. They have a way of getting out of there. They just can't really get out of there because damn near everything loose.
Also, I'm sorry, sis. They couldn't keep you in one more episode for your contract. Like, why do the little Jack and Daxter plan? Why y'all just sitting there staring at the shit? If y'all don't shoot it.
That boy found out the hard way that daggone aliens that eat metal and
minerals. It's good. You need vitamins and minerals.
Brondo, it has electrolytes.
If I got they did a good job of making you forget that these synthetics actually have superhuman strength up until you threw homegirl's duck in the river and she finally lost it on everybody. That's what I'm like. That would have been me if I'm locked in a room with them bugs. It's me and a chocolate. It's me and a chocolate versus everybody. I'm sorry.
That girl went so far off the deep end so fast.
And I knew she wasn't dead. I don't know why everybody freaked out so much last episode. She got an electric zap. Like,
well, that was Wendy that got pissed, and it was more like she was pissed at her brother because it's like, look, we are trying to leave. And she's telling her is that xenomorph belong to Wendy now. That's just what it is. That's hers. And she's telling it to stay and secure the area so we can get out. That's what she's telling it. And she said, don't move until I tell you to. Like, do not make a move on them until I tell you to, until I say so. And as we see in this episode, she literally did her call, and that some bitch went past Boy Cavalier and tore up the soldiers. And she did it with confidence. She was like,
I got.
It said, okay, now them, okay.
What?
Oh, it makes me itch.
I mean, if we find out that's like a Yautja connection, they both just evolved from different people that can make clicking noises.
Isn't it? Didn't we have that discussion in one of the new Alien reboots or some shit? I thought we did.
I mean, we know that there is a crossover between the two because Weyland-Yutani's in the next movie coming out, but other than that, we don't. Since AVP,
Weyland stays in the movie. Like they have a foothold in damn near every version of Alien because that's where the sense coming into play. It's the other companies we don't hear about.
Yeah.
Oh, hi Mayhem. Hi.
Hey, Mayhem's in the building.
That's one chat not opening up.
He said chest burster, aka puberty.
Honestly, you see homegirl or homeboy went and sniffed the corpse and was like, I have a sibling out there somewhere. Let me go find my cousin.
Look, and it was just ducking in and out in the forest.
Excuse me.
Doing damage. It was even an overhead shot they did like right when they saved the therapist. The overhead shot it was such a quick scene. Like I'm like, damn, you didn't even see it attack anything. You seen the ass end of it attacking something and go right back in the woods.
Pop, 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 pop.
Also, our first time, get your baby some shade. Our first time seeing an albino xenomorph.
For real.
You got Tobias Whale, the xenomorph, out here just taking out their frustrations on everybody.
Jesus.
If somebody's like, is that the part? It's like, is that part of the xenomorph being in a cage under like the KFC lights 24/7? Because they normally are in because think about it, they're normally in the dark. So the fact that
the KFC heat lamps.
Hey, I've seen them lights at the Nike store turn black t-shirts brown. So yeah, that's what happens if you leave certain stuff in the lighting for too long and it's too hot. What?
No, it was mayhem. No, it was.
I miss you.
Look, there was so much going on. Boy Cavalier really did not have a hold on this at all. Like he was sitting there looking at the sheep and saying, I wish I could hear your voice. And then try to reason with it.
What? It's crazy because ultimately you are still technically trying to reason with a fucking sheep. Nigga, are you like what planet are you on? How delusional do you have to be to want to talk to a sheep? I know it's not a sheep.
Not anymore.
It's a sheep or a squid. What are we doing with our lives? Really?
He's on planet Tisms.
Look, he sat there in what was to me looked like an almost defeated look because his synth was telling him like, hey, we need to go. We need to leave.
Closed. A kid died. We can't. The amusement park is closed.
Like we're severely understaffed. But the rest of them are contained for now.
Honestly, I was waiting for somebody million view idea because I haven't seen anybody do it yet. When she hits him with the run, somebody needs to just put that one TikTok sound like right after it, where the dubstep beat comes in and he takes off. Dan. I haven't seen anybody do it yet. Boy Cavalier said ADHD folks back several decades. It's all that got there. It's that damn Tylenol. I'm trying to tell y'all.
They've had a week, haven't they? It's pronounced acetaminophen. Oh my god!
You cheated on all your exams.
Exactly.
But yeah, I didn't think Boy was making it. Let alone that entire prison cell. I thought none of them were making it out. But when they just said, "All right," it's like they remembered. Oh shit! Right, we have a few more guards on staff, and we need to get rid of them. And then they all just get eaten by the demon plant and whatever else was in the room.
Look, sister said it. She was like, "Look, I'm ready to go because I did not sign up for this. Not this. Like not this kind of detail."
Just it's happened so much this one season. If shit is dripping on you from above you, don't look up. Like do a hard like Marvel versus Capcom kick step backwards and then look up. Like y'all just stand under shit and then act surprised when shit happens.
I thought they were gonna catch. Well, they came close to catching it in the elevator when they were just like, "We got to go," and all of a sudden the elevator opens up and she was like, "I made a way" or something. I'm like, no, that ain't how this works, sweetheart. It's like the Rapture. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
I thought they were done in the elevator. I'm like, that's one way to get rid of cast members you don't need back.
Jeez. They get in there and sure enough, the elevator, Wendy's playing with the elevator. Like she's just playing with the system. She's like, "Oh, let's see what else I can do."
New toys.
And she freaks the hell out of them. They finally make it where they're at. And like you said, Tafari, that damn Audrey 3 or whatever the hell you want to call it attacks her.
Yeah, like just first off, why y'all staring at it? Like if y'all, I get it. Movie death, her shooting the gun in every direction. I thought she was gonna take them out by accident, and like that was gonna be a squad. But I'm like, y'all not gonna shoot at it at all. Like clearly there is a separation between where her head is getting squeezed and where the thing is connected to exactly that too. But I'm like between. But I'm like, if y'all don't shoot this, like y'all sat here in slow motion and watched me get eaten and absorbed and like crushed into digestive. Like,
I will say in her partner's defense, I don't think there was anything he could shoot at. And
no, you see the things like platform up against the roof. There's a whole line gap, and then her head is down here. Shoot the fucking base. Y'all don't already see. Like, don't tell me, oh, I'm scarred from the day. You saw someone else's jaw get ripped out like 5 minutes ago. You've seen worse today.
I guess there's that.
Everyone's getting bitched at the pearly gates when we get to the other side.
So, are we calling? Hey, Spartan.
Hey, Spartan.
Are we calling Boy Cavalier Captain Hook?
Yes,
pretty much.
Is that his real role?
Yeah. Yeah, always angry, paranoid.
He's gone from the Peter Pan of him seeing himself as the Peter Pan of the story to becoming the Captain Hook. Let's get rid of the Lost Boys.
Either you die a hero, or you live long enough and got enough plot armor to see yourself become the villain.
Also, knowing how many people died or got hurt trying to recover the two of them, and now you have all of them in a cage. Why did you bring just one guard? Because she just. Pretty sure she beat that dude's face in, and then it was like.
Can we talk about the people that died just getting them on the fucking spaceship to come home? That little tidbit of information we got? No, what were you doing this entire time? You knew what the real issues were. But also, to your point, you see it in 4K, motherfucker. Where's
actually, no.
Wait,
the people on the ship belong to Wayland Yutani.
Mm-hmm. And
but he was still getting the info from the plant on the ship, or the dude that was the plant on the ship.
Hirsch had that information.
Right.
He was the one that Hirsch had all that information. But once again, Boy Cavalier, he'll take certain information that's given to him, but he wouldn't. But as you see, even Hirsch was telling him, like when they were in there, he seen the eggs getting ready to hatch, and he pretty much pushed Boy Cavalier back. He was like, yo, what are you doing? He was like, they're attracted to human DNA, anything that has living tissue. So you need to stay out the way. So it was like, yeah, you got pretty much a lead science officer who's telling you information that's necessarily needed. And because you're still a child yourself, you're half-ass listening to it.
And at the same time, he still wants to play Curious George, which is why I'm surprised he ain't got.
He said, "You are off your meds, sir." Like,
I'm gonna give you one fair warning to get out this bitch. I'm good.
What did he say? Was somebody with ADHD severe as yours, or something like that?
Yeah.
If you're not taking your medication, what is it? You have mood. It's mood swings.
Irritability,
impulsiveness.
Yep.
Ooh, buddy.
And he had all of that.
And yet, old girl is sitting in the wings, like, and I'm just gonna let y'all destroy y'all selves, and I'll just come in and pick up the pieces.
Yeah. When she tells them, when Smee and the other little boy see Hirsch and Morrow, pretty much just Morrow's knocked out, Hirsch is damaged. It's like
Kirsch.
Yeah, he's like, he's damaged, and he's like, Kirsch says, tie him up before he wakes up.
Yeah.
Shmi is like, I'm going to tie you up first.
Whatever you say, bud.
That was great.
It then says, your time is done.
The inmates that run the asylum with old girl and her pet xenomorph.
That's all it is. Pet.
She pets now. She's an auntie or a grandma or whatever the two. Wendy got 2 generations of kids now.
She grew up, like she said. Wendy grew up.
All I'm saying is, I'm surprised nobody put that together. If she makes a sound, the xenomorph moves. I'm sorry, if I'm a security guard and I see her and I see that thing moving to her sound, She taking one to the head. That's all I'm saying.
But you couldn't hear it.
That
was the whole thing. It was
a lot of times you.
A lot of times it was the motion. I'm like, oh yeah, you couldn't hear it, but I'm like the literal mouth motion, like you're right in front of her.
No, they weren't paying that much attention.
And it's not like she had her mouth like that. It was like
yeah.
No, that's the thing. It's like
almost
like
under her breath. Almost under her breath.
It's like a low closed click. Like your mouth doesn't open. You just comes out like almost like a breath. So it's like
fair, but still. I'm like, especially between her and Psycho Wendy, I'm just saying.
I'll take Wendy. I'll take Wendy.
Psycho Wendy blacks out, bodies get dropped. That's all I'm saying. And then she
like even her brother is like looking at the xenomorph like, okay, I don't like it, but
we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Time to go.
And then old girl, the therapist, I don't know how she has made it this far. You should have like
here's the thing I was questioning. I'm like, so your husband's been gone for how long? Like it's been about a day, and you didn't bother to call, huh? Yeah.
Well, no, he's supposed to be off the island. He's supposed to be off the island. They're not supposed to contact anybody outside of it.
You're right. No contact.
That part.
So no, she ain't gonna reach out to him. And her name is Dame Sylvia, I guess. The last name is Sylvia. Her actual first name, the character, is Dame.
Yeah, because I usually go by the therapist because she tries to keep Psycho Wendy under control. I'm like, no, Wendy had a psychotic break, and that was.
Wait, are you talking about Nibs?
Yeah, I call her Psycho Wendy.
That's confusing. Nibs.
Nibs does not sound anywhere near threatening.
I'm sorry. Although I do think although when I do hear the name, I still think of Half Baked when they're talking about the story of Nibbles.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying this. Nibs is just now I want to sing. I want to talk to Samson so bad.
He had to find his brother. He was like, "No." I'm like, "God, I'm gonna run that movie back."
This is for Killer B.
But this whole setup has now built up. And boy, Cavalier, I'm like, dude, you just don't get. First, before we get to that, Wendy's brother getting attacked by squid eyeball creature.
Squidward.
Squidward.
Honestly, I was surprised he kind of took the impact from that last hit, but when I was like, all right, he's not.
I thought somebody was going to step on it because she came and kicked it.
Like the fuck?
Right there.
That motherfucker into the goddamn ground. Oh, okay. Now wait, hold on. I'm talking the most gas shit because I can't step on water bugs, so I understand.
I'm about to say, step on eyeball with tentacles.
Nah, can't do it. Get the can of Raid and a lighter. I'll do that before I step on that shit.
I'm curious now that it's got a human host, I'm curious if it can talk now. And if so, I'm curious to hear if there's like some kind of beef between him and the xenomorph. Because the way he knew to call it and was like, no, get him, not me. And then they started fighting. But it's like he knew exactly where to bite it to where his host's teeth didn't cave in from the acid.
Because technically, didn't he take over a humanoid? Well, he didn't talk. He just sat there and attacked it. Never mind.
He did the clicking noise to call the xenomorph. Him and the xenomorph fought, and then his host body got destroyed.
Yeah.
He tried to take the xenomorph and then couldn't find like an entrance. And I'm like, imagine like because I guess they got on the same planet.
They just struggled. You just hear them struggle. Once it attached or tried to attach, they were you just hear the struggle. You seen the xenomorph just kind of thrashing about. You couldn't even see Squidward. You just knew he was dealing with Squidward.
But you see, he knew how to call him into the room. So I'm like, imagine we find out from this thing there's like a long-standing beef. Like the whole reason they have hard shells is to avoid his entire species.
not a Thugnificent moment. Not a Thugnificent.
Well, because I'm like, if they got on the same planet, clearly their species have interacted before, possibly. So, which that could be a backstory episode of its own. Is how the hell did you catch these things, and how many people were originally on that ship? Because they already started by saying they lost a lot of people.
That is true. There was a full crew, and then Eyeball and company got down.
And it seemed like they keep adding creatures.
Look, as long as it's not a xenomorph that can fly, we're good.
Because
that's the real terror. One that can fly. You thought
they sneaky enough as it is. I don't need them flying.
I mean, an eyeball with legs is already terrifying. Do you want to see an eyeball with legs that can fly?
Mm-mm. And I'm wondering if Squidward, because the name that now. I'm wondering if it's similar to its property is similar to Venom.
Yeah.
You know, we just can't hear anything. We don't know what it's thinking. We don't know what it's going to say. And we haven't seen it attached to a human host. So I'm wondering if it's going to have the same attributes as a Venom type of host. Will it know the memories of what it's attached to?
I just don't want its first words to be "You're all going to die down here." That would be terrifying.
Wait, why am I blanking? Who did he attach to?
When you first see Squidward, he's attached to a cat.
Right.
No. At the end of the episode, I'm trying to remember.
The dead
the
researcher,
the husband.
Right. I'm like, wait, everybody was dead. What did he attach? Oh, right.
So I'm wondering if it can still access, if it does access memories.
That's what I'm curious. Like, can you talk, or is it gonna be like, you dickhead, you destroyed his vocal cords in the way? Like, you people ruin everything I try to take over. Also, good props to Mr. Krabs for trying to square up with the xenomorph in the beginning. He's like, I found this and I called dibs. Leave it be. My.
That was funny.
But still, that does add more to it, because it's like he got a human host and knew immediately what noise to make to call the xenomorph over, which you don't even have like a verbal way of speaking outside of like taps and pointing. So what is either you and this one xenomorph are like Plankton and Mr. Krabs, or y'all species have issues that are now being taken out on us?
All I know is
it's like a crow.
Yeah,
crows can mimic all types of sounds.
Yes, they can.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's had to have heard it before to know. Let me get the crazy bitch in here.
Well, I mean, they all presumably came from the same planet, right? So I mean, that makes sense that it would know.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's what it seems like to me.
I just know that doctors. I don't know if his last name was Silver or if they were going by separate last names, but Dr. Silver's husband, the way he set up, it was given weekend at Bernie's. So I'm like, I'm hoping it.
We hope he stays down.
Please don't have him walk like Weekend at Bernie's too.
The cover up that big ass cavern in his goddamn chest too, though. So
you can't play that off.
It's a chest wound.
Rub some dirt in it, baby. You'll be all right.
Rub some and walk it off. Rub some dirt in it and walk it off.
Get some tussin.
That always and some ginger ale.
That's what you just want to see one of them. You just want to see one of them when he sees a possessed body and just go, no, just nope, walk off. It's like
I am very much interested on how, because we're getting the second season. That is a fucking given. That is a second season show because it ends with Wendy and the Lost Boys. Mm-hmm. They've tied up Kirsch, Dr. Silva, and Boy Cavalier all in the same containment unit.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got it's basically we got a Wayland army on the way.
Yeah, Wayland's on the way to they're probably getting ready to just
they could come through and mop up.
Yeah,
and with no way to contact help outside because I think everything's shut down. So
pretty much,
or even you
want to spice it up. They can literally just wipe the floor with that island and no one would know.
That or somebody else is scouting all this shit, and then at one point somebody's cornered, and then they try to make the clicking noise, and a whole different species shows up.
Mm-hmm.
They do the little xenomorph call, and a spear just goes through somebody.
Look, I'm very much curious on how this next season is going to look because Wendy says it. She says we take over, and Boy Cavalier has this really weird grin, and I'm like, dude, what are you happy for? Like,
ooh, I think he's xenomorph.
He's here to see everybody fight, maybe.
He's probably trying to see what else she can do because she's obviously surpassed everything he thought a synth could do.
Yeah.
He didn't. I'm sure he didn't know that she could talk to the machines. I'm sure he didn't know that she could get into the system. Like she said, she froze his synth, and that something was just stuck looking around.
I was so confused.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, how many powers are you unlocking this episode?
She was just like, I figured he was on the same network, so I did it.
My girl discovered the LimeWire virus.
You pretty much.
and then left him there, put boop, and he's
as old boy was talking big boy shit at that.
Yeah,
he decided the English gentleman decided to sit there and give a whole monologue like.
There's only two ways for an English gentleman to end up in those situations. You're either going to whoop ass or get your ass whooped.
Right. He knew you would behave this way. I'm like, really? You got enough time to take out the cardigan while you just in the middle of a fight? It's like, sir.
The clip
he made sure that cardigan was straight pressed too. It's just and no wrinkles. And yes, now you.
Before you even had to lay a hand, you got to throw her once, and she figured it out. She was like, I got to try this. It's got to work. It's got to work. So
yeah, she's basically a walking Lucy at this point.
Yeah, and I think that's why I'm thinking that's why Boy Cavalier has that possible weird grin. He's like, something I created is surpassing even my expectations. That none of the other ones have done or even shown, for that matter, because they're still very much childlike. They're still going off of her run. You know,
this is why AI is dangerous. Once it evolves, then you got a problem. You cannot control it. Which
I feel like that smile was not like he knows something. I think that was a "of course you are" type of smile. Like, of course that's your next. Of course that's your next step. I don't think he's getting out that cage.
Oh no, I don't think he's.
I'm telling you, they're gonna come back and that wouldn't be in there.
He's not. He's nowhere near the threat. Like Kirsch or Morrow. He's not that kind of threat. He's just watching. He's become a spectator now.
I don't think they make it out that cage.
No.
Oh no.
But I would not be surprised if a Yautja is just passing by and it's like, this looks like fun, and here comes a new challenger halfway through the shootout.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's gonna be weird.
I tell you this much: this show has very much met every bit of my expectations. I'm like, oh,
exceeded. I was like, okay, it's gonna be a fun little jaunt. Amongst the crew.
I was thinking like it was gonna be wrapped this episode. I'm like, no, I don't. I kind of want to see this go further. Like, we've got 8 episodes, but very much explore this into the other lore of other projects we'll get, and I don't know, maybe expand past this island, which everyone probably won't make it off of. But
the way they did it, it was open ended. That's the best way you could have done this, was to leave it open ended, and you did not have to wrap up your entire story in 8 episodes. It was well done.
What I think is going to happen. Squidward is getting in that body. The body is going to take out one of them guards, put on the suit, and escape from that island. I think that's going to fucking happen.
Unless
they nuke that fucking island. They know. I mean,
that might be Plan B.
Unless Squidward finds his way to Boy Cavalier and takes his body over.
Nah, that nigga stupid.
That's what I was thinking, but I'm like, I feel like that eliminates too much of two characters whose intellect they want to be like at odds. But combining them, I feel like limits or removes one of them too much.
Also, he's not an apex predator. He is well established for that. For Squidward, you ain't it, fool. I am not.
But I am watching because you're a little too quiet for what you do.
Squidward gets a predator and it's like, ooh, new toy.
That's sitting inside the sheep and just watching. Like, nope, I'm watching you today. Mm-hmm. Then it's gonna be you tomorrow. Then it's gonna be you. No, I'm gonna make sure that one of the creatures get to you because I just don't like how you act. Just kept going.
Chaos.
So, well, go ahead.
I think Peacemaker's in an alternate dimension where the Nazis won. That's all I'm going to say.
Earth X. I'm calling it.
I
Earth
think
X.
I still think we're getting a more brutal end to the Snyderverse, and impaled Chris is our original Chris.
Yeah, I'm calling Earth
No,
X.
you know why I say no?
Why?
The bird symbol on his chest is the wrong way. The bird symbol on his chest is pointing up for the one that got murked, and the original Chris's symbols pointing down.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I mean, I think
it's flying down or something.
Yeah.
I still think we're missing Negro Town.
That's what I'm saying. Earth X.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, the Nazis one.
It's definitely Earth X.
We're in Earth X, but I think he's already well established in living the original Chris's life of that place, and it's like, oh shit, another variant is coming to pull the same stunt I did.
And if it is Earth X, please bring my guy G.I. Robot in, please.
Oh man, he's still somewhere. He's still G.I. Robot is still somewhere. We know that for a fact.
He's not down. He's
Right.
being upgraded.
You'd have to ask Waller for permission, which is how you bring her into the show.
Flag is running the show.
Yeah,
doesn't she have? But she's in charge of the M unit, isn't she?
Yeah,
I think.
From
Argus.
Does Argus control the?
That's the gray area. The gray area is because when Waller was in Belle Reve, she had the M unit, which was again the Creature Commandos.
Right.
If they're running it parallel, that's the gray area because technically it's still not being talked about as far as Peacemaker goes. Now, if they do bring it into light, then that falls under Argus, which means that Flag should know. But the way he's acting, I don't think he knows the M unit exists. So that's the gray area. If that makes sense.
No, Flag knows the M unit exists.
Well, Senior does, but we don't know if Creature Commandos and Peacemaker are running parallel.
You don't. Oh, okay.
Well, they mentioned he
it's the same.
Yeah, he mentioned it before because remember he talks to
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Because he mentioned about his back being broken. So yeah.
Yes.
So never mind.
Because remember I think it was when he's trying to get Economos to sell out Peacemaker, he's like, you guys stood up to her against wherever Starro's thing. He's like, and I went against her orders and
okay, so they did go. Okay.
So I think he's keeping it hush hush because I think
that's his job.
Yeah.
Okay, so
now that he's in charge, he knows. Everyone doesn't know that he knows. But I wouldn't be surprised if he's like, I need to make a phone call, give me GI, and we get the two executives arguing in front of all their employees. So
yeah. That makes sense. Okay, so he did acknowledge it. So
yeah,
he could bring in. I'm about to say he could bring in the M unit then.
But yeah, if that was Snyder Chris that we killed in the first episode, that is just a more brutal way to send off that fandom, and it's just like sell it to Netflix. It's like your dudes over here.
I see your line, and I'm like, would y'all let it go?
Like y'all
let it go.
Bring it back. It's like y'all dude is up here spinning like a Christmas ornament. There's no coming back from this. You couldn't even Lazarus pit because they had to cut up and burn the corpse. Right. Because now that you know that you can move the door and set it up as like a trap if somebody wants to come through, there was no reason for him to chase himself through the damn interdimensional thing or be that aggressive about it, especially if you've been using the door as a teenager. You definitely know like other versions of you exist. So unless you think somebody's coming to steal your thunder or do exactly what you did,
it was very aggressive for him running through that door. Like you caught him trying to go get out. You caught him trying to go out.
But that's just my fun theory of the show. Like,
I still think that.
And then there's another thing about the way he dresses, and I'm like, oh, it kind of makes sense because he was curious about Harcourt.
Yep.
Earth X, and that's hence him the drug and alcohol problem and everything. Yep. We're going deep, people.
I feel like it's gonna be the history of that same Justice League episode where they went to the alternate future and Batman led like the resistance force because the Nazis won.
I think that might be Economos' job.
Yeah.
That might after the Economos being like the leader of the freedom fighters because
that would be.
Oh my god, it'll be Adrian. It'll be fucking Adrian. Of all people, that'll be Adrian. The leaders of the Sons of Liberty will be Adrian.
But it fits. It fits him to a T.
He would be so happy.
Or it could be Adebayo.
She got the
she
always wanted.
You have 3 strong choices. 3 very strong and very, very well thought out people. If one of them lead, the other 2 are still working with them.
Yeah.
I can see Adebayo because she would look at. Actually, Adebayo makes more
because
sense
she wants the security team.
That at the same time, you know what? I'm going to predict. Although I'm looking at episode 6 right now and I can't play it because I'm going to the gym after this. But I guarantee if Adebayo is shown as a resistance figure, I guarantee she looks at Chris with hate.
Oh, immediately.
She go look at Chris like
immediately,
and it will confuse the crap out of him.
So, let me go watch this show. We're getting ready to wrap up. Lady Mandalore, talk to the people. Let them know where they can find you for the new people here.
Oh, hello. I am Lady Mandalore. You can find me on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with my lovely white bearded co-host Navy Montel, where we talk about comics on a little show I call Room Full of Blood. My hands. It's a room full of blurs. There you go. All right. We talk about
room full of black people. I'm like, I'll be there for that.
I mean, if that's the majority of my audience, I feel like I met a goal. We are going to be talking to Isaac Edwards of Battle Chi Comics. We will have him on. We're going to talk about Demon Slayer, the movie, and whatever pop culture-y type things go on in out there in the world where it's still kind of safe. For the Blerds. You can also find me on Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, except for this Friday where I will be on Blerd Corn Combos with Maybe Montel, and we're going to be talking with Ashley Page about her comic Namakasi.
Every time I hear her voice, she said, "A long time ago." I'm like, I'm here for it. Let's go. What is the story? I need to know. Safari. Well, go ahead.
No. Saturday, 10 o'clock, New Blerd Order. Okay, bye.
Oh, yeah.
Are you still streaming tomorrow or no? It's Friday.
It depends on how long the episode goes on with Navy. I might stream tomorrow. It will be after 8 p.m. if I do.
Okay. Y'all can send her money now, by the way, if she does. So
Miss 500 plus.
She's ready.
Shimmy.
Expedition Star Wars. What are you moving to?
I don't know. Wherever I play, y'all will be entertained. I assure you. I will.
I appreciate the Expedition 33 attempt. I appreciate it.
It's not bad. It's a lot. It's a lot for me.
I appreciate the
attempt. I had to sit back just because I've been working so much and I'm like, I haven't played Hogwarts Legacy since Sunday. And I said I need to take a break because I'm working, and I'm like, me fighting Ranrook on that second tier as the dragon. I'm like, fuck. All right, let's figure this out. It's like
I might. Oh, I don't want to do it. I might play Final. I might play Silent Hill.
Oh, good luck. Good luck.
Bold strategy there, Cotton.
I mean, bold strategy. And Safari
every time I see that meme, I just you got to finish it.
Strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out for us.
Oh man, Safari, talk to the people.
Yeah, so I'm still on my own page doing my own thing. Sonic Crossworlds is out. I might pick it up eventually. I'm gonna try to run through all of Ultimate Spider-Man tomorrow and see if maybe I judged it too harshly. It just I think the game, it's okay. I think Toby was just giving us too much, spoiling us too much back then. Like, it plays out like a comic book episode of a TV show, but once it's done, it's done. Skits are out. I did one for South Park. I did one about if kart racers had a meeting. I had 2 other ones that I'm trying to film and get out about these crazy times that we're in. So back in my normal content bag. messing with this new collaboration feature we have here on this app called YouTube. So y'all run back through our old interviews. You'll see new people are tagged on it. It's a pain in the ass to use. Get it together. They're trying something. I appreciate it. Clips are here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Currently going through Titanfall 2. I believe I have like one more day of that left. And then I am trying to figure out stuff to play for October. So far, I have Kingdom Hearts 2.8 queued up, both of the Little Nightmares games, Outlast, and potentially Sonic Unleashed. I'm looking for other things to fill in there.
Sweet.
All right. Spartan.
Yes. Black_Spartan 615 is where you can find me. Show's still going on. We're talking about the guy who can't spell acetaminophen. Yes, he can't spell it. He can't
spell it, can't say it,
he can't pronounce it, can't do spit. We are talking about he couldn't say it to save his life, but yet he can say never mind, let me not say that. Anyway, how the fuck we got here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Of course, myself, Tafara, and Joe are going to talk about all the news from Tokyo Game Show, in which some of it was said here, but also talking about trailers, stuff like that on Get Bit this Friday, 8:30-ish. Still doing the streaming game like everybody else. I am still playing Hollow Knight Silk Song with a person named Lucy that is taunting me every time I fight her. We are going to get past her. I don't care if it's going to take me 20 attempts. I am going to get past that bitch. Outside that, once we finish Hollow Knight Silk Song, Ninja Gaiden 4 and Ghost of Yotai are on deck for the next streamer. So looking forward to playing those two games. At the same time, guys, the rules still do apply. Protect the cosplayers. Cosplay is not consent. Please treat people like human beings. Also, wash your ass. Also, if you're going to the gym, cologne and perfumes are not body soap replacements. You do need to wash up before you go to the gym. You do need to wash up after you go to the gym. Please, for everybody there, with all of us that have noses, Yo Funk does not need to enter the room before you. At the same time, guys, talk, share, discuss your fandoms. Don't be a dick, and I promise we'll all be cool, and you won't get jumped like those two people you got jumped at TSU.
Sorry, people
wait, hold on. Nobody jumped them. First of all, we ain't gonna start that. Ain't nobody like them boys. Told them to get the fuck out, and they did.
They should have been jumped. They should have been. You know what? Never mind. Go ahead, Cap.
You'll catch hands like the person who peed at the Demon Slayer movie.
He was on beat too.
You sent to the upper room along with the upper moon.
Right.
So I am your host, Captain of the Ship, Man on the Wall, Chris Fury. Thank you for tuning in. Tuesdays, Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern. Clips as normal. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If people that were watching was wondering why I had the disgusted look, social media does not have a place for everything.
Right.
Like, keep some things private. It's called therapy. Get some. Just certain things that don't need to be seen, said, or heard. Just saying. Take some Tylenol and go take a PTO. Until then, I'm getting ready to go make me a bowl of ramen, take a shower, watch Peacemaker, and relax. We will be back Tuesday. Have fun for the weekend. Remember to educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, and most of all, encourage yourself and others. I'm Chris Fury with the dope crew all around here. Go ahead there. We will see you Tuesday. Have fun.